Hi, it's Andy, and today I'm bringing you every single book that is on my TBR going into January. Yes, so this is just going to be me going through, holding up every book that is on my TBR. I think I'm sitting at like 83, 84 books, which 83 books I think it is because I'm like one less than what I started with when we started our challenge. And by we, I mean me, Tori, Pia, Bobby, Vicky. We've got a new one refreshed for the new year, and Bobby, who is a genius with spreadsheets, has set up a new Google Doc so that we can track them. Again, I'm going to go for a goal of 50 books on my TBR, so like reduce my TBR down to 50 books. But that also sort of clashes with my goal of getting of increasing my library to 1,000 books. So, because I've got like 170 something to gain, while also reducing my TBR down to 50. So, we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. But, without further ado, I'm going to start. There's no order to what I'm doing. I'm not doing it by genre or anything like that. I've just got a pile of books over there and I'm just going to go through them. But I am going to sort of sidestep that first and first go over my 12 and 12. So my friends have given me 12 books and 12 prompts to fulfill each, and every month I will be pulling someone's name out of, I think I've showed you this before, out of this tub that I got from Tori, and I'll be reading whatever book they have chosen. As of right now, I have already done my January TBR, and you can go see that in its entirety, and I'll go through the books and things like that. But my January TBR has already been chosen, so I will quickly go over my 12 and 12, and then I'll get into the rest of the books. So for my 12 and 12, my first book, which is my January pick, is Pia's, and that is Scythe by Neil Shusterman. Tori has, of course, chosen whichever Maria V. Snyder book I am up to by the time I pull hers, because I am going to continue reading the Poison Study series. I just don't have any to hold up because I don't have them yet. I just need to actually, I've got them available on KU, so it'll just be whatever one, because I am going to read them randomly, and then just whatever one is the next one is the one I'll pull for Tori, if that makes sense. Bobby chose Rambling Man by Billy Connolly. It's a book that we both have, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to reading this, so I'm slightly like, crap that it's on here, because now I have to wait to pull it. But yeah, this is just another memoir, funny memoir by Billy Connolly. For Vicky's pick, we have Sleeping Giants by... There's no author on here. There we go. Sylvia Nouvelle. There's no author's name on there. I was so confused for a second. I really think I'm going to enjoy this. I actually really want to pick this up now. So again, I really wish this was not on there so that I could pick it up as soon as possible. Because BuzzFeed referred to it as this year's The Martian, and we all know Andy loves The Martian. Siobhan's pick was Gilded by Marissa Mayer. This is the first of Marissa Mayer's books I will be picking up that is not in the Lunar Chronicles universe, so wish me luck. I think we all know what Jem picked. That is Fragile Threads of Power by V. Schwab. I've got this lovely edition. Jem wants to buddy read this when I do pull it, partially because she feels bad that I now have to wait to read this because she got overexcited and put it on my 12 and 12. Becca chose Furyborn for me. This is actually an arc that I have from Vicky. I have read Furyborn before, but it was so long ago that I don't remember much about it. So I want to give it another try. For Smash's pick, we have The Samaritan Pretty by Ginny Han. I picked this up more recently because I really liked the P.S. I Love You book, so I wanted to give something else by Ginny Han a chance, and it is very, very short, and it's also, as you can see on this, not sticker, on Prime. Lisa picked another Tessa Bailey for me. This is Fix Her Up. I have had such a fun time reading Tessa Bailey's books. I have never not loved a Tessa Bailey book, so here's hoping that this trilogy will go the same. Meg's pick was The Silence of the Girls by Pup Barker. This is a historical fiction, and I actually think this was written quite a while ago. Yeah, written in 2000, so it's a 23-year-old historical fiction about, I don't even remember, Helen of Troy. And Kay's pick was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I now slightly mad because so many people have been loving this and I'm like, well, now I want to read it. So again, gonna have to wait to read this. And finally, my friend Shawnee picked The Familiars by Stacey Halls for me. This is one that was a total cover buy and I'm hoping that I really like it. I think this is a witchy one. Yeah, Lancashire 1612. It's definitely got to be a witchy one. Now I'm going to go over my January TBR very quickly. I do have, like I say, a more in-depth video, so I'll just pop through these. The first one is Red Rising by Pierce Brown, Check and Mate by Ellie Hazelwood, Threadneedle and Hedge Witch by Carrie Thomas, The Bone Cave by Dougie Strang, and Clanlands New Zealand by Sam Hewen and Graham McTavish. And now we're going to get into the rest of it. Ashton Parker Doesn't Fail and Iris Kelly Doesn't Date by Ashley Herring Blake, Love Her, Lose Her and Tools of Engagement by Tessa Bailey, Glass Houses by Melanie Murphy, Do Your Worst by Rosie Dannon, The True Love Experience by Christina Lauren, A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch by Sarah Hawley, The Cities of Dead and The Gates of Gunye? Both by Alice Arden, The Summer of Broken Rules by Kale Walther, The Tea and LGBT by Jamie Rains, My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brodie Ashton and Jodie Meadows, Ashes and Stone by Alison Shaw, The Taxidermist's Daughter by Kate Moss, The Deepest Blue by Sarah Beth Durst, Daughter of Sparta by Claire M. Andrews, Atalanta by Jennifer Saint, Beyond the Wand by Tom Felton, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana, Dumpling and Puddin by Julie Murphy, Charlie, Love and Clichés by Ella Mays, When the Dogs Don't Bark by Professor Angela Gallup, Four Sisters by Helen Rapport, An Immense World by Ed Young, Apollodorus, The Library of Greek Mythology, translation by Robin Hard, The Song of the Cell by Siddhartha Mukherjee, Waypoints by Sam Hewen, Other Lands by Thomas Halliday, Femina by Janina Ramirez, Cursed by Marissa Mayer, All of the Above by Juno Dawson, The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, End of Story by Kylie Scott, The Plus One, and Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake, both by Maisie Eddings, Just Like That by Nina Kay, Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk, The Love Match by Priyanka Taslim, Fling by J.F. Murray, All the Right Reasons by Bethany Mangle, Mrs. Graham's War by Celia Rees, Stateless by Elizabeth Vine, The Berlin Girl by Mandy Robotham, The Last Hours in Paris by Ruth Duart, The Country of Others by Leila Slimani, Beach Rivals by Georgie Tilney, Don't You Forget About Me by Vary McFarlane, One Moonlit Night by Rachel Hoare, The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba, The Last Train to Key West by Chanel Clayton, and I also have ordered the other 3 books in the series that I don't have, so that is When We Left Cuba, The Cuban Heiress, and Our Last Days in Barcelona. The House of Sorrowing Stars by Beth Cartwright, Our Darkest Night by Jennifer Robson, Love on the Island by Jessica Gilmore, The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes, Cunning Woman by Elizabeth Lee, Walking on Sunshine by Giovanna Fletcher, The Magician by Colin Tobin, The Green Lady by Sue Lawrence, Small Island by Andrea Levy, The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, Regeneration by Pat Barker, and finally, Three Sisters by Heather Morris. You will probably notice that the last few books on there are the ones that I said I was going to try and read by the end of 2023 because they're all the books that have been on my TBR since pre-2023. So most of these books I bought or was gifted this year, but there are some that are layovers from previous years and I'm just not going to push myself to try and read them because it's currently, as I'm filming this, the 27th of December, and I don't want to push myself to read things just for the sake of reading them. I'd rather enjoy what I'm reading, and I'm not currently reading anything new. I did start The Cities of Dead, but I don't think I'm going to finish that, so that's why it's on this list. I have started a reread of Percy Jackson. We all know I'm rereading my Arjunu series, so I think the end of the year will just be me relaxing and maybe rereading, and I'll start again in the new year because I don't want to put myself in a slump at the end of the year. So yeah, that is what I'm going in to 2024 with as my TBR. Will I have a look back and see how I've done? Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. If you're watching this, future Andy, have we done okay? Have we done okay? Have we done okay? As I said, my friends and I are doing another challenge this year, and so my challenge is to get my TBR down to 50 books. Currently, like I say, I think it's sitting at 83 books, so in a simple math idea, getting down to 83 books getting down to 50 books from 83 books, sorry, is reading 33 books, and that is more than doable. I've read over 170 this year so far, and yeah, 30 books will be absolutely fine. However, I got a lot of book money for Christmas. It's now actually, now I think about it, it's 86 with the other 3 Chanel Clayton books, but I feel like I'm going to just binge those because I loved the first one. So that's fine. So 86 books, I need to get it down to 50. I feel like that's doable. However, there's a caveat. As I said at the start of the video, my sort of main goal for my library this year is to end up with a library of 1,000 books, because your library is not an official library until it contains 1,000 books. It doesn't have to be 1,000 individual books. I am counting my duplicates. Fight me. So yeah, it could be that I buy books that I've already read. We don't know. I already know some that are coming. Like, I'm getting my special editions of Percy Jackson. I know that we will be getting probably another, we know we're getting another edition of Heartstopper. I can only assume that Waterstones will then do those like 5 and 6 as special editions as well. So that's another 2 books. Like, it'll slowly get there, but that's my goal by the end of the year. And I think I need to purchase or take in like 170-ish books. So I need to take in 170 books. I have 86 on my TBR, and I need to get that down to 50. So there's going to be some jiggery pokery happening if I want to meet both goals, but we will find out this time next year. This video should be with you on Friday the 29th of December, which means that this is my last video of 2023. There is a vlog that you will see on Tuesday the 2nd, but you know, this is the last one I'll be publishing in 2023, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic New Year. And, you know, hopefully 2024 will be one that we can just jump into with both feet and have a fantastic year. I'm definitely manifesting a good year. It will be a good year. I'm going to take active steps to make sure it is a good year. And I encourage you all to join me. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to leave me an emoji, leave your favourite emoji, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.